Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Welcome back to my video lessons. Today we're going to be talking about keeping fit and staying healthy through the lesson section 3, Let's Keep Fit, module 4 in your textbook. So let's get right into it. Before getting started, let's look at the lesson timeline. We're going to go through warm up, introduce, watch, remember, practice, and produce. Are you ready with your notebook and pen? Okay, here we go. Right, we're going to start with some important vocabulary related to this lesson. So you are going to look at the picture, complete the text with words from the list. Let's read the list. Match, thin, fat, cigarettes, chocolate, and practice. You will notice that there is an extra word here. Okay, I want you to pause the video now and grab your notebook and pen and start working on the task. Take your time. Once you're done, you go to the next slide to see the correction. Right. Here's the paragraph filled in. Hello, my name is Jim. I'm 30 years old. I'm very fat. I smoke cigarettes, many cigarettes a day. I like sweets and chocolate. I eat too much food and I don't practice sport. I weigh 95 kilos. What should I do? All right, let's see the doctor's advice about the case of Jim. Again, here you are expected to choose the appropriate sentence from the list to complete the doctor's advice to Jim to keep fit. So you are going to use these expressions over here. I advise you, you shouldn't, you should, and don't. So once again, I want you to take your notebook, think about what you can give as tips or pieces of advice to Jim to keep fit. Take your time, and once you're done, let's look at the correction. Some of the possible answers you might have written. You should eat fruit and vegetables every day. You shouldn't eat much bread and spaghetti. I advise you to practice sport like jogging, sit-ups, and press-ups. Don't eat sweets and fatty things that might make you fat. All right, let's make sure you understand these two expressions, press-ups and sit-ups, through the following pictures. And then we are going to see the case of Jack. Again, you are given a text to complete and a list. Let's read the list. Match, thin, fat, meals, a lot of, and tired. Pause the tutorial, take your pen, and write on your notebook. Take your time. Once you're done, go to the next slide for the correction. All right, let's read. Hello, my name is Jack. I'm 20 years old. I'm very thin. I don't eat much food. I don't have regular meals, but I eat a lot of sweets and I don't practice sport. I always feel tired. Please help me. This time, you are expected to write sentences to give Jack some pieces of advice to keep fit. bearing in mind what you have learned in the previous slides. Pause the tutorial again, take your pen and notebook, and start writing your sentences. So let's go to the next slide for correction. These are examples of sentences you might have written. You should stop sweets and fast food. You shouldn't skip meals. I advise you to practice sport and drink much water. Don't stay up late. So now let's make sure you understand what is meant by keeping fit. And here you are given different definitions. One of them is not right. So what are you going to cross here over from these 4 definitions? Wait a few seconds to get the answer. And here is the answer. Skipping meals is not a good thing to do when you are in the case of gym. All right, let's go to the next slide. So as you have noticed that both Jim and Jack don't have good eating habits. They don't have healthy diets, a balanced diet. But they have different diets. What I mean by diet is eating habits. So what should they do to have a healthy diet? Let's watch the following video. You may watch it from 1 to 3 times and then answer the following question. What do humans need to stay healthy? And here I want you to focus on 5 different possibilities or options or tips on how humans can stay healthy. So let's watch the video once, and then you may stop it and watch it as many times as you want in order to be able to complete the sentences. Here we go.
What do humans need to stay healthy? Your body can do all kinds of things, but to keep it working at its best, you need to look after it by staying healthy. Being healthy helps make sure you feel good and means you're less likely to get sick. It helps you do more fun activities, and it may help you live longer too. So what can you do to be healthy? Well, you can eat a good balance of all kinds of food, including plenty of fresh vegetables and fruits. You can drink lots of water, and you can do lots of exercise to make your body stronger and fitter. Another way of staying healthy is good hygiene, which means keeping clean and washing off germs that can make you or other people ill. Some germs like to travel on your skin. Some will travel through the air. Others prefer dirty surfaces. But simple things like washing your hands before you eat and after you use the toilet will help stop germs getting inside you and making you ill. Last of all, you need plenty of sleep, because this is when your body recovers and grows, so you can do even more tomorrow.
Okay, guys, so time to take your pen and notebook and write the answers. Once you're done, you can look at the next slide. Right, let's read the answers. Eat plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, drink much water, do lots of exercise, keep clean and washing hands, and get plenty of sleep. All right, next slide. It's time to remember the following items. We use should, shouldn't, don't, do, it means the imperative, I advise you, plus, for the first set of words, plus the base form means the infinitive verb without to, but for I advise you, you use the infinitive verb. But let's make sure also you know the following things, that when we say should, as you can see, the L here is mute. We don't say should. The L is not pronounced. And the good phonetic symbol that shows the pronunciation of the OU here is U sound. So we don't say should, we say should, and the L is mute, as I said. All right, next slide. Here we would like to revise a little bit the irregular verbs through the following text. You are expected to put the numbered verbs and the right tense to complete this summary. There are 7 verbs. Okay, pause the tutorial now. Take your notebook and write the past form of these verbs. Once you're done, you can once again look at the following slide. So here we go. We have didn't feel, went, examined, gave, advised, followed, and was. All right, let's write now. It's time to write. Let's read the topic. Your Facebook friend posted the following question. Do you eat healthy in Ramadan? Let's discuss. You would like to participate in this discussion by telling your friends about your eating habits in Ramadan and what you are doing regularly to keep fit. Once again, I want you to stop the tutorial, get your notebook, and start thinking about what you might say about your eating habits and what you are doing daily to keep fit. Okay, guys, we're done. That's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you did, please follow me on YouTube and stay tuned for more upcoming lessons. Until then, stay safe. Nurul Huda, Shukran.